always had the entrepreneurial spirit. Prior to me opening my boutique and being 10 years blessed with a successful business, I tried my hand at selling my own clothes out of my own closet. I gathered some things from my closet and took them down to the Swaparama and sold some items there. Didn't make as much as I expected, but that was a start. I think my next start into entrepreneurship was me selling Mary Kay. That was a great place for me to kind of hone my skill sets because they already had a model in place for you. But it taught you how to manage your business, it taught you how to grow your business, how to budget your funds so that you can continue to purchase inventory. And it taught you how to speak to people and tell them about your business and become a persuasive individual. I think lastly, and I'm kind of dabbling in that right now, is my trying to create my own lip balm and possibly skincare products. So I've been in the kitchen working on that. I haven't marketed that or haven't perfected that as of yet, but yeah, I think I have always had the entrepreneurial spirit. I became serious about opening my own clothing boutique when I found myself out of work. In between my submitting online applications, revising my resume 101 times, I still had a lot of time on my hands. So I was like, well, I created a bucket list. I always kept a journal, created a list of things that I wanted to accomplish in my life. So I went back to that. I reviewed that list, and what was on that list was opening up my own boutique. So I was like, well, let me try this. And I have a lot of time on my hands now. I broached the subject to my mom. She's always the encouraging spirit. And she encouraged me to try my hand at it. So she mentioned that the Chicago Urban League had an entrepreneurship program. Went down there, got information about it, did the interview, got selected, went through the program. The program was phenomenal. Gave you all the tool sets that you needed to start your own business. And here I am, 10 years later. There were actually a lot of obstacles that I had to overcome. From going to selling my clothes at the Swaparama, I eventually did find a minimal space to sell items. I started out selling on consignment. The name of my store was Second to None. My son actually came up with that, and it was going pretty well. But then my mindset changed, and then there was this thing called the internet. I had to learn how to navigate the internet because I wanted to reach more consumers. I wanted to take my brand and my business a little bit more national, so to speak. So I had to navigate the internet, had to learn how to do that. Then you got pop-up stores, where there's a brief opportunity for people to come in and witness your vision and partake, and hopefully you'll sell some items from a pop-up store. So I had to try and overcome all of those obstacles of learning, decision-making, financial, of course. And then eventually I was able to locate a spot that was a viable spot for consumer attraction, consumer awareness. And I can't say it enough. Here I am 10 years later with a successful boutique business. I realized that my business was becoming a success when I saw it realized into fruition, when I saw the images on the internet, when I started my business out of just a small, minimal space, when I started hearing feedback regarding my business. There was word-to-mouth referrals coming into my business. And then you, of course, when Style Magazine contacted me and stated they wanted to do a mini expose on up-and-coming business owners. That's when I knew that my business was a success. But I always knew that success was not determined by the amount of money that you made. So I felt like a success as soon as I saw my dream come to life. So that's when I knew that my business was a success, and I just built upon that. I give back by being a personal consultant. I have an aspect of that attached to my business, and that entails me coming to your house if you request, going into your closet. I'm not there to reorganize it or anything like that, but I am there to help you visualize items that are in your closet that you can wear every day, wear for the evening, wear for casual days. So you don't have to go out and buy an entire wardrobe. You know, as women, oftentimes we stand in front of our closet and we go, I don't have a single thing to wear. And then off we are to the department store buying the same thing that we had in our closet anyway. So I'll come over and spend a little time with you and pick out some items, put some outfits together for you, and boom, get you started. Another way that I give back is that I volunteer for non-for-profit organizations that have the same kind of mission. Their mission is to assist women that are transitioning back into the workforce and helping them find suiting, purses, shoes, and things of that nature. So I go to those organizations and become a personal shopper for them, and I absolutely love it. My favorite quote is, if you don't build your own dream, somebody else will hire you to build theirs. Boom.